Good morning, everyone. I hope all of you are fit and fine at your homes. Today, dear children, we are going to start with another poem, The Fox and the Crow. This is lesson number 6, The Fox and the Crow. Okay, so though it is given in the form of a poem in your book, but we have heard this in the form of a story also. This is a story, or it is based on the story of a clever fox and a foolish crow. Okay, so let's start this lesson, this poem, with this jet set activity. Have you heard stories about animals? Yes, you have heard stories about animals. In the last class, in the previous class, I sent you two stories. Okay, one was the folk tale and one was the fable. So the fables are the stories that have animal characters in them. Yes, so you have read stories about so many animals. So at times in stories, animals are shown to have a typical behavior. Means, what does this mean? In few stories, we read about the typical behavior of some animals. Means, some animals are always associated with a kind of a behavior, with a typical kind of a behavior. Okay, like lion is always shown to be proud. Okay, lion is always shown to be proud. Pride of lion हम यूज करते हैं. Yes, so look at these pictures and match the animals with how they are usually described in stories. इन animals को कैसे describe किया जाता है stories के अंदर, we are going to see here. So we always describe ant as hardworking. In so many stories we have read about ants, those who are hardworking. And monkey is always mischievous monkey. Yes, monkey के साथ हम कौन सा adjective यूज करते हैं, कौन सा behavior उसको बताने के लिए यूज करते हैं? Mischievous. Dog always faithful. Yes, and cunning fox. We always use word cunning, adjective cunning with fox. ठीक है, और हम यही किसी को भी अगर हम डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए, किसी पर्सन को डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए भी हम यूज करते हैं शी इज एज कनिंग एज अ फॉक्स, है ना, इस तरीके से. नाउ फुलिश वी यूज विद डोंकी, वाइस वी यूज विद आउल, एंड फेरोशियस वी यूज विद a tiger. Okay, so this is how we use some adjectives to show typical behavior of some animals. So let's start with our lesson. This is given in the form of a poem. So let's read a poem about a clever fox who uses his wit to satisfy his hunger. Wit means his wisdom. अपनी चालाकी को किस तरीके से एक क्लेवर फॉक्स यूज करती है अपनी भूख को मिटाने के लिए. ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द पोएम. Mr. Crow was perched upon a limb, and Reynard the fox looked up at him. For the crow held in his big black beak a morsel the fox would go far to seek. So here we are talking about a crow and a fox. So one day Mr. Crow was perched means rested on something. Mr. Crow was resting on the branch of a tree. Here what is this word? Limb means branch of a tree. So one day Mr. Crow was resting on the branch of a tree. Soon there come a fox whose name was Reynard. Reynard is a name that is given to a fox here. Soon there come a fox whose name was Reynard, and the fox looked up at him. At whom the fox looked up? The fox looked up at the crow. For the crow held in his big black beak a morsel the fox would go far to seek. So why did that fox look at that crow? Because that crow was holding a piece of food. What is this morsel means? Morsel means a piece of food. For the crow means why? Because the crow was holding. Held is the past form of hold. Hold means पकड़ना. Okay, so crow ने क्या अपने मुंह में पकड़ा हुआ था? In his big black beak, the crow was holding a morsel. A morsel means a small piece of food. So why the fox was looking at that crow? Because the crow was holding a small piece of food in his big black beak, and for that small piece of food, the fox had to go far away to search, है ना? Because after seeing that piece of food in the beak of crow, what the fox decided? The fox decided that I will take this food, this small piece of bread from this crow, so that I do not have to go far away to search for my food. तो मुझे जो है खाना सर्च करने के लिए नहीं जाना पड़ेगा. Said the fox. Now the fox came up with an idea. Said the fox. Fox ने क्या कहा? In an admiring tone, means to express admiration means उसको said the fox in an impressive, trying to impress the crow. ठीक है? Now the fox is trying to impress the crow. ठीक है? तो उसने एक admiring tone में उसने बोलना स्टार्ट किया. My words, Sir Crow. You are a handsome bird. He said, the fox said, you are a smart and handsome crow with gorgeous feathers. Gorgeous means attractive. The fox is saying, you are such a smart and handsome crow with gorgeous and beautiful feathers. And if you would only sing means, if you will sing, then the birds of these woods, woods here means jungle, woods here means forest. Okay, so the birds of this whole jungle will not stand in front of you. They will consider you as the singing star of this jungle. Yes, so what the fox is saying to impress falsely. ठीक है, टू इम्प्रेस फॉल्सली दैट क्रो, अपने झूठे झांसे में फंसाने के लिए जो फॉक्स है वो क्या बोल रहा है उसको, क्रो को, दैट माई वर्ड्स क्रो मीन्स क्रो यू आर द स्मार्ट एंड हैंडसम बर्ड विथ गॉर्जियस फेदर्स. तुम्हारे फेदर्स कैसे हैं? बहुत ही सुंदर, बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल, बहुत ही अट्रैक्टिव. एंड इफ यू वुड सिंग, अगर तुम गाओगे तो जो सारे बर्ड्स हैं इस वुड्स के मीन्स इस जंगल के, दे विल कंसीडर यू एज दी किंग. वो तुम्हें अपना किंग मान लेंगे. नाउ द थर्ड stanza, come on, the third stanza. The flattered crow who did not see the joke. The poet describes here, what the poet is describing here, the bird got flattered and impressed by the words of fox. Yes, जो क्रो था वो बहुत ही ज्यादा इम्प्रेस हो गया, मीन्स अपनी झूठी तारीफ सुनकर के जो क्रो था वो बहुत ही ज्यादा इम्प्रेस हो गया. एंड दैट ही डिड नॉट अंडरस्टूड हिज जोक एंड ट्रिक्स. किसकी जोक्स एंड ट्रिक्स को नहीं समझ पाया? क्रो फॉक्स की जोक्स एंड ट्रिक्स को वो नहीं समझ पाया. एंड hearing those impressive words, the crow forget that he has a deep harsh voice. Okay, so the crow forget after listening to those flattering words, to those impressive words, means अपनी झूठी तारीफ सुनकर the crow almost forget that his voice was just a croak. उसकी वॉइस तो बहुत ही ज्यादा खराब है. his voice is just he has a deep harsh voice. बहुत ही बेकार आवाज है. yes, and in his foolishness he started singing. He opened his beak. Yes, in his foolishness what he did, the crow did, he opened his beak to sing. उसने अपनी बीक को खोला, अपने मुंह को खोला सिंग करने के लिए. and just that what happened, in his foolish pride, अपनी झूठी गरिमा में, अपनी झूठी तारीफ में फंस करके what happened to him, his piece of small bread went on the ground, fell on the ground, for which the fox was already waiting. Yes, the fox was already waiting for that small piece of bread, and this was done by the crow himself. क्रो ने तो अपने आप ही वो उसको छीनना भी नहीं पड़ा फॉक्स को. अपने आप ही क्रो ने जो पीस ऑफ ब्रेड था वो जमीन पर गिरा दिया. फॉक्स हैड स्पाइड फॉर दिस मीन्स उसने इसी के लिए तो ये ट्रिक्स बनाए थे, ये जाल बिछाया था ताकि वो उस क्रो से क्या ले सके, दैट स्मॉल पीस ऑफ ब्रेड. और उस स्मॉल पीस ऑफ ब्रेड के लिए ही हैड टू गो फार अवे फॉर दैट फूड, है ना. बट इसको अभी तो यहाँ पर बैठे बिठाए मिल गया, क्रो के मुंह से सीधा जाकर के नीचे गिरा. एंड देन द फॉक्स टुक दैट पीस. Okay, now next and the last paragraph is, ha ha, said the fox, and now you see, you should not listen to flattery when it is indeed a horrid voice. I'm sure The lesson is worth the prize. Now the fox is laughing with joy. Okay, and in a sarcastic way. एक तो वो मजाक भी उड़ा रहा है fox, और वो खुश भी हो रहा है, because what the fox is saying, ha ha, now you see that you should not have believed my forced words. मेरे flattery words, मेरी झूठी तारीफ वाले जो words थे, तुम्हें नहीं सुनने चाहिए थे. You should not listen to my false word. You should not listen to my insincere praise. Insincere praise means झूठी तारीफ. में झूठी तारीफ को तुम्हें सच नहीं मानना चाहिए था. You should not have believed those words, and you have made fool yourself. तुमने अपने आप को क्या बनाया? बेवकूफ बनाया. And what the fox is saying, I said those words, that you are a handsome bird with beautiful voice. Excessive pride or self love may lead to the horrid situation. उसने क्या बोला था? Fox ने क्या बोला था? That you have a very beautiful voice. You have a very you have a gorgeous feathers. So was that true? All those were just flattery words. They were just words said in insincere praise. Yes. So here, what does this vanity means? So what the fox is saying? The fox is saying that excessive pride in oneself is indeed a horrid vice. Indeed a horrid vice. So जो अपनी झूठी तारीफ को सुनकर के एक्शन लेते हैं, कंक्लूजन पर पहुंचते हैं, that is a very bad habit. Okay, so what the fox is telling the crow, that excessive pride or self love may lead to the horrible situations. Yes, जो अपनी झूठी तारीफ में फंस करके काम करते हैं वो हमेशा मुसीबत में पड़ते हैं. So at the end the fox is saying, I am sure the lesson is worth the prize. अब मुझे पता है कि जो आज तुमने लेसन सीखा है, that this thing you will not repeat in the future. Yes. He was sure that now the crow has learned the lesson by losing his bread. Who was sure that the crow has learnt a lesson? The fox was sure that now the crow has learnt a lesson. So, dear children, what moral you have got from this poem? That we should always beware of flatterers. Flatterers, who are the flatterers? Those who say words, those who say false words in our praise, है ना, जो हमारी praise में इनसिंसियर जो प्रेज करते हैं, हमारी मीन्स झूठी तारीफ करते हैं, उनसे हमें बचना चाहिए. एंड नेवर, वी शुड नेवर ट्रस्ट एनीवन ब्लाइंडली. हमें किसी पर भी अंधा विश्वास नहीं करना चाहिए. ओके, वाई व्हाट हैपेंड हियर? द क्रो गॉट इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय द फॉक्स, है ना, जो क्रो था वो इन्फ्लुएंस हो गया था फॉक्स से, एंड इज ब्लाइंडेड बाय द फॉल्स अप्रिसिएशन. उसकी अपनी झूठी तारीफ में फंस गया था, इसीलिए उसने अपना जो ब्रेड था वो लूज कर दिया. यस, सो दिस इज the part adapted from, means taken from the Raven and the Fox by Jane de La Fontaine. What is who is Raven here? Raven is a crow. ठीक है, Raven is a crow here, and it is written by Jane de La Fontaine. Okay, this is name of the poet. Okay, so I hope all of you have liked this poem and you have understood it well. Okay, so today you will be doing difficult words and word meanings of this poem in your notebook. Thank you.